the big news regarding the Cardinals last week was the re-signing of offensive lineman Will Hernandez. And now we were excited when we saw the news, quickly tagged with that news with the fact that he's going to start on the physically unable to perform list.
Yes.
Not a surprise. This is nothing out of the ordinary. He's recovering from the knee injury that he just got cleared for last week, which is
the active pup.
Exactly.
List, not the reserved pup.
He's
list.
He's not like done for the year. It's
Yes.
just whenever he's ready to come back, he'll come back.
Boom.
But it's not necessarily his job as soon as he comes back. At least that was my perception of the signing. This whole camp, we have seen Isaiah Adams, from everything I've read, from everything I've heard, really shut the door on that right guard position. Like,
really,
it is
really
his.
Good.
Is it his? That's the question I ask you, because on the surface, it's like, yes, it's great to have Will Hernandez back, but then you go a little bit deeper, and I'm wondering, wait a minute, this was the guy that started for them last year.
Yeah.
Is it going to be the case again this year?
This is the guy that through the first 5 games of the season last year for the Arizona Cardinals was playing at the highest level on the offensive line. Ron Wolfley reporting. Okay?
My sources.
No, they weren't sources. That, to me, he was the best offensive lineman across the board through the first 5 weeks of the season. The most consistent at that point in time. Will Hernandez is a baller at right guard. He is a brawler at right guard. He is a dog who barks at the moon. And because of that,
Bark at the moon.
yes, Oz. Yes, Ozzy. Bark at the moon. Because I'm telling you, Will Hernandez is that guy. He is the perfect model for the kind of culture JG and Monty Ossenford have built, Basin audience. It's one of the reasons why, did you hear JG? He said he got a standing ovation when he was introduced again to the team.
Awesome.
The announcement.
Yeah, awesome. He's got a smile on his face. He's working hard. He's been a great teammate so far. I mean, when he came back in the building when we signed him, I think he got a standing ovation. And partly because not the guy and the teammate and the player that he is, the guys know what he went through, and that's a hard deal. So he's working hard, but it's good to have him in the building.
Yeah, you're not going to give a standing ovation regardless of what the guy had been through if he's a jerk. Can I just tell you that?
Wait, the guy that fights with everybody in training camp is not a jerk?
And that's the thing. Everyone thinks, he must be a jerk. He must be a bad guy. No, he's not a bad guy. He just plays the game really, really hard. He plays the game on the edge. And sometimes you're going to take exception to a guy who plays the game on the edge. You're going to. Minch, you got me fired up right there. I've got to calm down. What did you just say?
So I don't want to.
Did you want to make a point right now? Because
No.
I'm going to say something else if you don't.
It wasn't that I was trying to make a point. It's more so the conversation that I'm curious about that's not only being had between us, but behind closed doors at the training facility. Is it worthwhile to just start him as soon as he's ready? Or is it more a benefit to the team to stick with the plan that you've been working with all the way through? Here's Will Hernandez yesterday. He met with the media. Why did he come back, even at the chance that he might not start?
I mean, at the end of the day, everything is really, the way I see it, is up to me, I also understand that nothing in this league is just given. You have to earn it. I mean, I did it myself when I became a starter, right? I had to earn that too. It wasn't just given. So, I mean, the way things are now can be completely different than where they are later on. So me knowing that that's really up to me, it's not up to anyone else, is what keeps me calm. And and at the end of the day, you never know what's going to happen later on. And I love to think that, the situation is in my hands.
Okay.
He's out of the chair,
I
folks.
got this. That's what Will just said. I got this. Not because he's disrespecting anyone else, not because he doesn't think Isaiah Adams is worthy, not because he thinks Evan Brown is. No, it's not about those guys. It's about him. He's focused on himself. This is the way that you want to be as a professional athlete. Focus on yourself. You are responsible for how you play in every way, shape, and form. You are. It's the thing that is beautiful. It's the only thing, my young crunk brothers, you can control is yourself. You can't control anybody else around you. You can't control things that might happen to you. The only thing you can control is yourself. And this is what this brawler, this bark at the moon dog understands. He's in control. This is one of the reasons why there is no doubt in my mind that if he gets in shape by week 1, Will Hernandez is going to be one of your starting guards. That's my belief. I could be wrong. We'll see.
Just to clarify, that's not source material you're expounding?
What do you mean source? No, I have no
That's
sources.
not Ron Wolfley reporting?
No.
That's just
My
belief.
sources.
No, that's me knowing that Will Hernandez, go back and watch the tape. First 5 games last year, Will Hernandez was the best guy on the offensive line. I've said this all show. I'll continue to say it. Dog, brothers. Let's go.
And then even the cats will start barking.
If you get enough of them, you get enough of those
Well,
dogs.
It seems like just between Will Hernandez and Tip Ryman, it seems like you've got enough dogs.
You need more dogs now. You need more dogs than just those 2. You've got to have dogs all over the locker room.
Really quickly, here's Will Hernandez talking about the growth he's seen from Isaiah Adams year 1 to year 2.
Yeah, obviously they say almost every player from year 1 to year 2 is their biggest improvement. So I definitely seen improvement. I know that, they drafted him for a reason. That he has a lot of potential and a lot of, attributes that make him a good player. And, I'm glad to see, not just him, but everybody on the offensive line getting better too.
Yeah, everybody getting better, of course. It's going to be really, really interesting. Unfortunately, can I just say this for Evan Brown quickly? It actually works against Evan Brown to be a starter at guard because of how good he is at center as well. He can play guard or center. And the fact that he has played over 50 games at center in the National Football League, Evan Brown can do both. Do you know how valuable that is as a backup? When you only dress 8 offensive linemen for the most part to go out, do you know how important that is to have a guy that can play center or guard? It almost works against him, which is one of the reasons why I also think Will Hernandez at right guard, and then they'll move Isaiah Adams to left. We'll see.
You're just leaving crumbs all over the plate right now. That's so rude.
Make me hungry.
All right, all right, so I'll defer the topic then.
Thanks for watching Wolf and Luke. Tap to see more and click the button in the middle to subscribe to Arizona Sports.